Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the Raging Dash Majin Buu South Supreme Kai. Now this is a pretty old or an older unit. He actually got his EZA last year, but with the announcement of the Strength Kid Buu coming to DBZ Dokkan Battle Global, I thought it would be a pretty cool time to take a look at the Tech Buu and kind of just see what he's like and anticipate what he could bring to the table. So in terms of Tech Buu, this is a Rainbow Tech Buu with pretty strong link sets. I do have level 10 links, except for Berserker, but I mean it's level 9, so forgive me for a little bit of clickbait. In terms of the Supreme Kai or the Majin Buu South Supreme Kai, he has tech lead of 70%. He raises defense for 1 turn on his super attack, and that is 50%. He also has ki +3 and attack of 100%, raises attack and defense by up to 100%. The more HP remaining, the greater the stats boost. And he also reduces damage received by 20% when HP is 80% or more. He recovers 5% at the end of the turn in which attack was received. Now the thing is, on paper his passive seems a bit weird, and you're gaining more defense and damage reduction with more health. But the Majin Buu team has a lot of regen. If you look at this guy, it is 5% at the end of the turn in which he's attacked. Majin Infinite Regeneration restores 3% health as well. So he kind of recovers 8% on his own each turn, which is like a lot of health if you have him linked up with another unit. That other unit will also gain 3%, and just overall you can have you can get quite a lot of health back with a Majin team. So it shouldn't be too hard. We do have him linked here within Kid Buu. They do share 6 out of 7 links, which is why I anticipate him being a pretty good linking partner for the new Strength Kid Buu. And he shares 6 out of 7 links for that unit as well. So pretty nice link partner for him. A nice attack stat as well, 3.5 million, pretty good. And 133,000 defense with 20% damage reduction. Not too bad, considering after super attack his defense would have been sitting at around about the 160, 170-ish K mark. Obviously this is a level link 10 unit, but he can be reasonably tanky. Maybe not so much for the absolute hardest content in the game anymore, but he can still carry a decent amount of tankiness with him, at least through most events. Personally speaking, I think his kit could have been a little bit better. I think he could have received damage reduction from around 60% or more health. I think that would have just been better overall, and made it 30% damage reduction. Just those 2 small changes would have made his kit way better overall and much more future proof, I believe. But he can hit very, very hard. Like as you can see, 3.5 million is very, very good. And he does regen a decent amount of health back. I mean, 5% HP at the end of the turn, along with 3% HP as well when you link him up. He's got 166k here. That is because we do have the support of the AGL Power Absorption Buu. And as you can see, we've got pretty much most of his links activated. So this is going to be the best turn from him in terms of damage and just in terms of defense. For me, in terms of build, you want to go crit. There's no real need to go additional. I guess you could for the additional defense raises, but it's not entirely necessary. Rather just have crits and be able to crit with his high damage stats, than rather trying to aim for things like additional damage reductions and things like that. He does have great synergy with other units, and it'll be interesting to see if he can really have some really good synergy with the Strength Kid Buu, and it'll be quite nice to see where they go overall. He's got a wide variety of categories, which is nice. Resurrected Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, Majin Power, Power Absorption, Planetary Destruction, Storied Figures, Legendary Existence, Sworn Enemies, and Worldwide Chaos. As long as you compare him with a Kid Buu, whether it's the int one or the up and coming strength one, I think you're fine to run him on whichever team. Fortunately, I think it's on every single team except for Resurrected Warriors, there is a Kid Buu. I'll have to check about Transformation Boost, but I am pretty certain that, well, there's even a Kid Buu on yeah, there is actually Kid Buu on Resurrected Warriors. I do stand to be corrected. And Kid Buu is also on Transformation Boost. So, yeah, pretty much Kid Buu on every single one of his categories, which is more than fine. And yeah, is actually pretty good for the unit overall. Like I said, he definitely benefits from that strong link set. Gains a lot of power from link leveling his links. Majin, for example, gives 2 ki at link level 10 compared to no ki at base form. Brutal Beatdown is an additional 5% attack. Big Bad Bosses is 25% attack and defense. Infinite Regeneration is another 10% defense, 2 ki as well. The Wall Standing Tall is another 5% attack, and Fierce Battle's another 5% attack. So he's got a very powerful link set, and Big Bad Boss is going to be very important because it will be the link that dramatically raises his starting defense the most. So definitely something you should maybe consider link leveling if you are super interested in a Majin Buu Saga team. The only thing with his link set is it is basically limited to Majin Buu units, so if you aren't interested in making a Majin Buu team, or at least having a Majin Buu pairing or a Kid Buu pairing in your team, then there's no point using this unit or pretty much any other Buus. Like, Buus are designed to link with themselves, it's kind of their thing. Majin, Infinite Regeneration, Big Bad Bosses, all these are pretty common links amongst Majin Buu units, the Wall Standing Tall as well. So for me, there's no real point, honestly, in making a team or trying to fit Majin Buu units in the team if you don't anticipate at least linking them together. And as you can see here, all of his options are pretty much Kid Buu, Kid Buu, Kid Buu. This in Kid Buu obviously links really well with him, 6 out of 7 links. The Strength Kid Buu has the exact same link set, so that's going to be a very, very good indicator of how good this guy will be alongside that Strength Kid Buu as well. So yeah, overall I think he's held up okay. You can definitely see that he has a little bit of drop off compared to when he first came out. I think personally they could have made his defense a little bit better, but it's not really the absolute end of the world. You could run him on a Sworn Enemies team with someone like this Cell or with this Freezer, but realistically there's no point. You'd have no ki and things are a little bit dicey. He does fortunately have a ki from his passive, but yeah, I don't know. I would just stick him on Majin Buu based teams, or at least with a pairing of Majin Buu units. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like on it or leave a comment and I'll reply. But as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, bye.